begin this one, we're going to use the quick select tool. So if yours is not selected, go ahead and hold your mouse button down on whichever tool you had in this area and choose quick select. If it happens to be selected and it's not letting you move on, click away and go back to it. What we're going to do is we're going to change this brush size to about 50 pixels. And we're going to hit next. Now what we're going to do is we're going to drag over the main portion of the flower. Now mine is set to negative. I don't want that. I'm going to actually click on the plus. That will let me add more to it if I need to. Oh, actually it is asking me to subtract, so let's go ahead and do that. I just had my tools set before, and I didn't realize they were going to ask me to use the same exact tool that I happened to have used before. All right, change that to 20, and I'm going to hit next. And then now we're going to drag over the center of the flower to subtract that portion. So we want to get only the orange petals. We'll click next. And now we're going to do an adjustment layer to fill this in with a different color. So we're going to do adjustment and then solid color. We're going to choose a bluish color. So let's go ahead and grab some blue. And we'll click next. Then we'll click next. And we're going to change the blending mode. On this, we're going to come all the way down here. There's one for luminosity. Then we'll click next. And we'll double click on this color here to try out several different colors and see if there's something that will work a little bit better. So I can kind of drag these down. The idea with luminosity is it's going to show you the details of the flower, but I think this is a little heavy. I'm not really excited by the overall appearance of what this one looks like. Go ahead and click OK. So it's talking about how flexible it is because you can go back in and make these kinds of adjustments. But I think there's another methodology that will make this look a little bit better because that looks incredibly fake to me. What we could do instead is if we go here and we pull down to hue and saturation, and if I click on this mask, I don't want to remake this mask again. Not that it was hard, but if you want to duplicate this mask and put it instead on this hue and saturation, if you press the Option key and you drag this mask up, it's going to ask you, do you want to replace the blank layer mask with this one? And I'm going to say yes. I'm going to go ahead and turn this one off. And now what I can do is on this particular layer, I can actually drag this around and see that's giving me a lot more detail inside of there than that color fill. Even that's kind of cool. You can adjust the saturation. You can even come down here and brighten it up or darken it up. You can even try this, although this may end up looking a little messed up. Let's try colorize. Yeah, I kind of figured this was going to do some weird stuff, which is not really what I wanted. But I think this method is going to give you a little bit more opportunity to still keep the detail, but not have it be as kind of covering with just a solid color. So once you have that done, go ahead and save it, and let's move on to the last one.